Just out here, 81 Speedway, just gonna do a few things. We've got some really cold weather moving in, as well as the potential, foot of snow. So just gonna unlock the gate, go through, show you a little of the winterization process and what we look for when these events occur. All right, this is kind of the back gate area, walking into the equipment area. Testing out my new microphone too, so let me know in the comments if you can hear me well and how that's working. So got to thank Slot King Chris. He's helped me out so much on my channel and just trying to understand what to do and what equipment to use. I'm getting a gimbal to try to help with the stabilization of the video. I know right now I'm a little shaky, but working on that. So got the big water truck, kind of my favorite one out here. I like driving this thing. It's fun. But what I do is I just like to kind of look at it, make sure that looks like the valve is open, which is kind of what we look for. Make sure there's no water just seeping out of it, because if there's still water in the tank, obviously when it gets to be negative 10 or 15 degrees this weekend with the wind chills, that could pose a lot of problems. Kind of the same thing, just kind of walk around and look at the pieces of equipment. This is we call it the rubber ducky. You can see why right there. But rubber ducky, kind of the same thing, just making sure that the lines are empty. Kind of check those right here. Feel, there's no water coming out of any of the spray nozzles. No water in the tank. And you definitely don't want any water in the pump. So checking that thing out, everything looks like that one's has been winterized. So we're in great shape there. Go over and check out. I noticed that the doors on the grader were left open last week when I was out here, and I think John Allen came out a little earlier. Check this thing out, man. For all of you that don't know, this is a new piece of equipment for us here at 81 Speedway. Just got this thing. Only used it once here so far, but this thing really, really has some power and cuts up that racetrack a little bit better than what we were doing in the past. So pretty excited about that. Of course, the drive shaft's out of this one. That's one of the projects. Again, you got to do all this stuff in the off season and just make sure valves open. I don't think there's any water left in this truck. We put RV antifreeze in all these earlier, and we haven't used that one since, but we did use the other one over there at the Frostbuster. So, of course, the Ed Gristle Coors Light monster truck, kind of a cool piece of equipment. Really use it. I think we underutilize it, to be honest. I think we should use that thing a little bit more. Need a little bit more cleanup on it. Of course, a couple of the tractors we use out here, the Case and the IH International. I got to get a couple things looked at on the International here pretty quickly, but that's a quick tour. I got to go check a couple other quick things while we're out here. We're going to look at the restrooms, make sure that all the valves are shut off. I just like to do a once over and make sure that we don't see anything obvious that we're just going to have problems when we come back here next week after this snowstorm comes. So again, I know everybody likes to take a look at the racetrack, so I'll make sure I try to at least show you what that looks like right now. Still left like I had it packed in. Probably after this moisture, we'll get back out here, retill and repack, but man, it's in great shape right now out here at 81 Speedway. So let's go this way, check. All the vehicles have been filled with coolant. I want to look at the skid steer here. Had a crack in the roof and on that plexiglass panel, and I think John was going to come out. Looks like he probably did. Yeah, he got her taped up. We ordered a new piece of plexiglass, but it's not in yet. And of course, we don't want the cab to get full of snow or rain, if that's what it ends up being this week. So heading this way. This is kind of the backside. That's our freezer and cooler. It's where all the food and beer and stuff stored throughout the week. Those things are badass. Thanks to Sonic helping us get those. Gonna unlock the door here. Kind of go through the kitchen area. Again, just making sure that in here that the heat's on. We don't want to have any surprises coming back. I'll show you this. This is look how clean that grill is, and all of the fryers have been just completely scrubbed down. The hood that's there for the fire, we do a really good job of staying on top of cleanliness and maintenance of the equipment out here. Everything's stored proper and ready. There's that fire bottle in case there was something to happen there. This is a big warmer we use, set right there on 66 degrees, so we're rolling good there. Just kind of keep it, obviously we don't want anything to freeze up in here. Could cause a lot of problem in the future. Coke machines, pretty much winterized. All that stuff's old stock we'll get rid of before the season starts. In here into kind of a cool back view look of the bar area. So kind of cool to get in here in Tavern and look and this. Oh man, I'm just going to do this now because it's so cool. When we bought 81 Speedway, the Hall family had 95% of this like it is right now. And one of the things that we wanted to do was make sure that this didn't change. And we've kept to our word on that. And I'll just quickly kind of give you a view of some of the pictures and the history and the stuff that's in Tyrod. And if you haven't been here, you need to get out here just to take a look at some of this. Of course, the VIP members, Hall of Fame. There's some of the artwork that's been done. These are the tables that we ask for sponsors every year. If you want your name on one of those, get a hold of myself or Emily at the Speedway. But this is cool. We got a pool table. Of course, kids come in here mainly and play in that during the race night. All of the history right here in Tyrod Tavern is just like it was and even added to it in some ways since we bought the Speedway. And if I can help it, it's always going to look like that. So pretty adamant that we keep it looking like it is right there. That's a lot of history, and you can't replace that stuff. So looks like everything's been kind of winterized. We've got a pretty good maintenance crew out here. Can't thank those guys enough. And kind of just walking through the concession area, all the warmers, all that stuff. And looks like everything's looking really good for this winter off season. And we're gonna kind of kick it back and hope to get this thing opened up here early March and be excited for race season. I know like all of you are. And then these videos are going to change quite a bit. You're going to get to see what we do on a race day, race night, live from the tower. I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I hope you like our videos that I'm putting together now. Subscribe, please hit the like button. It does help out quite a bit getting all that stuff with YouTube. So we appreciate you. Thanks for coming along with the quick little rundown of before the winter hits again this weekend.
Let's